Have you ever experienced 17 sieverts of radiation? I'm guessing not, because then you would be dead, or at least kept alive for 83 days in agony, then die of organ failure, which is exactly what happened to Hisashi Ouchi. I hope I didn't butcher that. Can you beat Fallout 1 as Hisashi Ouchi? AKA, can you beat Fallout 1 while suffering from full radiation poisoning? Depending on level of radiation, there will be different effects, with 1000 being the maximum amount. But wait, who is this mysterious Hisashi I mentioned? Without going into too much detail, in 1999 there was an accident at a nuclear facility in Tokaimura, Japan. Two of the three workers there got affected with lethal doses of radiation. One of them, Hisashi, experienced a dose of 17 sieverts, about 12 more sieverts that's considered lethal. He died 83 days later after doctors tried to do everything to save him. Now that I've given you the lore, I'm going to inflict the effects of maximum radiation poisoning on myself, then try to beat the game in 83 days. If it goes more than that, the run is over. Well, without wasting more of your time, let's begin. For traits, I picked gifted for more specials, and probably the only time I picked skills because I can't pick a lot of perks and the special penalty will mess up the other stats. If your specials reach 0 because of radiation, you would die, so I put my specials in a way I would have at least 1 in endurance, charisma, and perception. I put strength at 8 so I can reach 4 with a buff out. Agility will go down to 2 for 1 extra action point. Intelligence at 7 so I can have a barely intelligible conversation when it goes down to 4. And high luck for criticals. For tact skills, I picked small guns, speech, and gambling. And for accuracy, I'm 35 years old. Alright, let's begin. I tried many times to get the radiation effects, but it wouldn't appear for whatever reason, so I just changed my specials in the character editor. Here are the stats afterwards. It's December 5, so I have until February 28 to complete the game. Since I can't wield the weapon now, I just ran from the rats. Because I have absolutely no time to waste, I went straight to the hub, encountering many packs of rat scorpions along the way. I met the single traveler guy, but my speech was too low to get another point in charisma. I struck gold when I found some guards in my travels. They had a lot of weapons with them. I stole all of them so I can turn a profit later. I might have just been the reason 5 people died, but who cares? I encountered another caravan and you can guess what. I sold the weapons for stimpaks and money in the hub. Mandatory average entertainer gambling section. 100,000 caps. Later, I first bought a 14mm pistol, then a recommendation from Lemmy, some books, and then some drugs, mostly buff out and psycho. I tried to kill the guys holding the Brotherhood initiate hostage, but I died pretty quickly, so I bought a combat armor and used the psycho. It was much easier then. Just quick reload until I get a good critical. After that I went to join the circle of thieves. Since I don't have much time, I want to get in the Brotherhood without going to the glow. The only way I can do that is by an electric lockpick that the thieves give. Shout out to Lemmings19 for letting me know that. Discount Robin Hood says for joining I have to steal a necklace from Mr. Hightower, and Jasmine gives me a lockpick and flares. What the hell am I gonna do with those? But first, buying water. Then I went to the heights. Since there isn't a secret entrance and there are guards everywhere, I just have to get in from the front. Whoa, that easy? It worked? Oh, the guards just be letting everyone in. The necklace is in that room in a container. I can't sneak there, but from what I know by playing this game for 6 times is that you can quickly enter combat mode to avoid dialogue and confrontation. Using that, I sneaked to the room and closed the door. I couldn't lockpick it, so the trap blew up on me. Wait, so the explosive on the container went off and I got to 4 HP. I don't think I'm dead yet, but to make sure, I forgot to mention that on level 1 I had 4 extra HP I couldn't get rid of, so I would reload if my HP went to 4. Just to mention that. I reloaded anyway, and this time I only got like 3 damage. Hightower doesn't seem to mind an explosion coming from the same room he puts his necklace in. Using the same strategy, I went to the front door and it was stuck. Why? I reloaded and this time it got fixed but not entering combat mode when I wanted to open it. I came back to Locksley and got a level up and an electronic lockpick. I bought some more repair books, then went to the Brotherhood. Unfortunately, my lockpick skill was not up to it and I failed. So I went to Junktown to get some more levels to get my lockpick skill higher. Why does it seem like I can't escape this place for one playthrough? Why does it say wow wow? Wait. I bought some things from Killian, the assassin shows up and I did some damage to get the Gizmo quest. I want to rescue the girl at the hotel, but my speech and intelligence were too low. And, I spent all of my skill points on speech on doing any progress. I stole Neil's urn for later, waited till the afternoon for the bar scripted event, then went to Gizmo to get the confession. I went back to Killian and got a shotgun this time. I think I have enough stimpaks. Did about half the work taking down Gizmo and got another level. I gave the urn to the skulls, remember that, and reported them right there. I remembered I was level 4 now, so I wanted to pick a perk. Good thing, because of the drugs I could pick awareness. The fight went about as boring as it can get, but a strange thing was that no cop attacked, and not even this woman attacked. I think she learned her lesson in the previous round, but even after many tries the cop wouldn't attack and the quest wouldn't get properly done. You know what they say, no playthrough like the last one. I left Junktown with less skill points than when I entered it, so I needed more XP. My options were limited to necropolis, so I stocked up on more drugs and there I went. Hey, would you look at that, I actually got here before the invasion happened. I talked with the ghouls underground and they said if I fix the watershed I can get the water chip. Seth also said he will reward me for clearing the mutants. Although he was scary, I accepted. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone now. I talked with Harry and somehow failed to convince him I was a ghoul. I don't know, man, how much more radiation do I have to take? So I tried to kill him and the first time I got split in half. The second time he missed and I killed him with a lucky critical. The other mutants were in much trouble. I released this guy from his cell, went underground and the small rats somehow did more damage than the big rats. I picked the not so much piece of junk, fixed the watershed and got back to Seth for a reward. Oh my god, can this guy walk any slower? And Garrett gave me a Nuka-Cola, some flares and $50. You guys are lucky I can't kill you all. I probably can, but I don't have time and the patience. I picked the water chip and went back to the vault. I promised to the revolutionaries I would talk to the overseer about leaving the vault. Well, I didn't, but I did give him the water chip. Because I'm dumb, I learned nothing from the library and I waited till midnight to catch the water thief. He didn't appear, so I thought it was a bug, but then I realized I just gave the overseer the water chip. Who would come and steal water now? Well, XD. The rats outside the vault are still an ass. I went back to the Brotherhood, seeing if I can finally open the door. I put all of my 26 points to lockpick and used some drugs. And after some attempts, I found out that I still can't open it. Well, I'm defeated. I can't go to the military base now. I guess the run is over. But wait, I'm not done yet. I prepared a contingency plan for this exact scenario. You see, your boy Entertainer, alongside being really stubborn, is also a genius. He knows that you can just cheese your way through the entire base, ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry, I got ahead of myself there. So let me explain how this works. I get to the base and I get purposely dragged to Lao. And for some reason that dialogue doesn't come for low intelligence players. After being taken, I go into combat mode and escape that area and the lieutenant, past the red force fields and into the control room. Since I memorized the code for 3-minute silent self-destruct, I pressed that and used the combat mode technique to escape from the base. I even did that to the entrance guards. And that is how you can cheese your way through everything. I went back to the Brotherhood and I still couldn't get past the door. Well, damn you guys, I'm just gonna go cheese my way again through the cathedral. But this was actually a little harder. So first I talked with Lasher. The option to ask to get past the Nightkin wasn't there, but courtesy of my respect, he gave me a badge anyway. After talking to Morpheus and getting to the Master, I used the same technique to get to this room, where there is a nuclear reactor to detonate. You can arm it with 70% science or 70% repair, although the check is actually for lockpick, meaning you have to use lockpick on the console, but you have to have 70% repair. There are 2 guards there which aren't hard to kill with a lucky critical, but the first few times I tried, my stats were always off. I didn't have 70% repair even after using the books I had, so I reloaded and saved some points for repair. Went back there again, accidentally saved after jamming the lock, tried to sneak but failed, killed the guards and tried to arm the thing. This part was honestly kind of scary for me because I feared it wouldn't work and the run would be over, but thank God it worked. Who the hell are you? Get out of here, man. Come on, open. Yes, and I escaped the cathedral on February 9th, 19 days before the ending time. Oh my god, was this difficult and scary, and we all know what happened next. I got evicted from the vault and tried to kill the overseer, but I failed because the game glitched. Whatever, I'm just going to put the outro here. Well, I can't actually believe that this was a run of a game I did. It was definitely more entertaining for me compared to my other runs. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, like and subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below any challenge ideas you have. Have a great day and goodbye.